And Robert joins us now. Robert, quite a journey for Stow since he was attacked 4 years ago.
Well, it was a very emotional visit. Bryan Stow has made some recent public appearances, throwing out the first pitch for the San Jose Giants, speaking to schools. But today's trip to Valley Medical Center was a private trip to thank the people who played such an important part in his recovery. And they were thrilled to see his progress.
Hi, Bryan.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, Bryan. You look great. It's so good
Thank
to see
you.
Bryan Stow, his mother Ann and father Dave returned to Santa Clara Valley Medical Center today, where Bryan first began his rehab program and spent almost 5 months. Today, it was a series of individual, often tearful reunions.
Look at you.
How are you?
Oh my gosh, look how great you look.
Come here.
You come here.
I'm coming.
How are you? Oh my gosh, I cannot believe you are walking like this.
I'm light years beyond where I started. I mean, people can't even believe I was walking again. Let me give you a hug.
Michelle, how are you, Bryan?
Good, how are you?
Good, so excited to see you walking.
I know this knucklehead.
Yeah.
Got the license plate for you.
No way.
Yes, I love BMC.
It's great that Bryan's walking again, but far more important to me is that Bryan's telling me stories, he's joking with me, his personality that he had before his brain injury is really emerging.
The people here have that will to push you forward and want you to get better.
Feel good saying thank you?
To these people, yes. Thank you, guys.
Well, Bryan says his next goal is to walk without any assistance. Coming up at 6, we see more about how much he's improved from the people at VMC, Bryan, and his parents. Jessica?
It's amazing to see him do so well. Thank you, Robert.
NBC Bay Area's Robert Honda was the only reporter there. And Robert, you've seen this for the last several years. What an emotional reunion here.
It really was, Raj. Bryan still wanted to come back to Valley Medical Center in San Jose because he says the facilities, equipment, and most of all, the people there helped him in his recovery so far. It was actually a surprise just how much better he looks and sounds, and it made his reunion emotional and inspirational. Bryan Stow took his first steps in his rehabilitation program at Santa Clara Valley Medical Center, and today his steps, using a crutch and not a walker, lifted everyone's spirits. Bryan says it's only right since during 4.5 months of rehab, they lifted his spirits often.
I mean, I was at my wit's end, I thought, a lot of times, and they kept me through it. How are you, Shelly?
Great. How are you?
I'm doing way better.
Oh my God, you look amazing.
So to see him walk it's absolutely incredible. It gives me goosebumps, honestly. It's so exciting.
I know you wear your Giants paraphernalia all the time, but we want you to wear some VMC rehab.
Oh, there you go.
Nice.
Yeah.
He's a lot more irreverent than I thought he was going to be. He's a lot more fun than I had imagined.
The rehab unit director, Dr. Stephen McKenna, credits VMC's many services for Stow's improvement and the little things as well, including therapist Scott Shields' idea to use a baseball to motivate the Giants fan. And today, Shields and Stow showed us how far he's come since the days he couldn't even throw the ball.
Go. Now he wants to play catch. Makes me feel better about who I am, how far I've come to this point.
And Bryan's parents, Ann and Dave, say what makes them feel better, being able to have a normal life with their son and to enjoy seeing him being able to do things again with his 2 teenagers at home. Bryan says he still plans to keep going. He wants to walk unassisted, and he couldn't have that goal without the assistance of VMC. We'll have more tonight at 11 o'clock. Raj?
Robert, thank you. We will be with him every step of the way. As for the Giants fan, Bryan Stow out of his wheelchair and walking. A huge leap forward since that devastating attack 4 years ago at Dodger Stadium. What we see tonight, smiles, gratitude, and hugs. NBC Bay Area's Robert Honda has this exclusive story.
It was very emotional. Bryan Stow has made considerable progress since the attack 4 years ago outside Dodger Stadium, but no one knew what to expect when he showed up at VMC today, so people there were thrilled to see just how good Stow looked and sounded, and he knew who to thank.
Hi, Bryan.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, Bryan. You look great. It's so good
Thank
to see
you.
you.
Bryan Stow surprised the staff at Santa Clara Valley Medical Center today when he arrived on crutches. No wheelchair, no walker.
I'm light years beyond where I started. I mean, people can't even believe I was walking again.
It's a great feeling when a patient like Bryan can come back and we can see all of the progress that he's made and how he's getting on with his life.
How are you?
Oh my gosh, look how great you look.
Come here.
You come here.
I'm coming.
How are you? Oh my gosh, I cannot believe you are walking like this.
So to see their reaction tells the picture of where he is today.
1, 2, 3.
We want you to wear some VMC rehab shirts. Oh, there you go.
Nice. Oh, are you the teacher?
To get a sense of humor back, that really said that he's got something back that he had lost after the injury.
Along with VMC's top-notch facilities and staff, Bryan says he got inspiration from therapist Scott Shields, who used a baseball to motivate the Giants fan. Today, they showed us how far Bryan has come from the days when he couldn't even grip the ball.
Go. Now he wants to play catch.
And we could see his progression, so I've always felt good for him, you know. And he does have a life now. It's terrific.
You got to have it in here to want to get better.
Heart is something Bryan Stow will always have. Robert Honda, NBC Bay Area News.
Thank you, Robert. So